Hey, how you guys, water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Welcome to my channel. My name is Linda, and thank you for tuning in to the Pick-a-Pile card reading. This is a timeless reading. It applies for when you are watching this video. This is a condensed general reading, so please only take those portions that resonate with you. Pick your pile, you guys. Your first pile, on the left, is represented by a celestite. Your second pile in the middle is represented by a pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Your third pile on the right is represented by amethyst. I invite you guys to like and subscribe and share. You guys, that really helps me out so much, and it also brings your vibration into the future readings. I send my intentions out for my community and my viewers. Please remember to check out my description box below. Thanks, you guys. Okay, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Off camera to save time, I've meditated over your cards. I've done a protective blessing, and I've shuffled just for you. Okay, going to do the first pile, celestite first. First card, it's where you've been. Second card, where you are now. Third card, where you're going. And the fourth card is what your angels and guides want you to know. And this is celestite that represented this pile of cards. And it could be representative of a Gemini or a Cancer. Celestite does, it's pale blue, it's very beautiful. It's a healing gemstone, and it brings prosperity. Celestite invites angels into your space, and it can allow communication with your guardians and your angels, and it connects you to a celestial realm. It supports you in activating your celestial light and guides you in allowing that light to shine like the stars. It's also useful for alleviating digestive orders. Okay, now your first card, and this is where you have been. It's something that's already flowing into the past. The Five of Pentacles. That's earth energy. This is a struggle and hardship. Could have been unemployment or some kind of financial loss. You felt left out. You had some doubts. You needed to ask for help. Those hardships, they're passing away, and you're not alone. You're not an outsider. You're just crippled by temporary circumstances. Could have been ill. Might have been struggling and complaining. Could have been an injury. And your second card, and this is where you are now. It's the energies crossing over your path. That is the King of Wands. Could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. As a general reading, these readings even apply to your moon sign and your rising sign and your Venus sign. This is a mature man, and they have vision. They could be bringing you unexpected help or good news. Could be in a promotion or an inheritance. This is a person who is loyal and noble and honest. They're friendly and passionate. They're responsible. And their impatience. Sometimes they're a little too hasty. They could be bringing you good news of how to further your goals. He is charming, and he is driven, and he's going to inspire you. And now your third card, and this is where you're going. This is your future. The Six of Swords, air energy. This is a card of mental healing and leaving your troubles behind. This is a card of smooth sailing. It's the calm after the storm. Those rough waters are behind you. This could indicate a move or a journey, but a change that's going to go smoothly. It's a transition, and you're going to feel relief at what you left behind. It's recovery and coping and getting by, slowly recuperating, being cautiously hopeful, maybe some travel or some moving, could be a short trip or a spiritual journey. And now your fourth card. This is what the angels and the guides want you to know, that this is a great adventure, and now take a risk and venture forward. See, at the end of your life, you're more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you do, or you did do. So not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences are available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. And the sacred traveler wants you to know, hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter those open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. And when you sail the open seas, without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There is no guarantee when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb, because that's where the best fruit is. And when you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. Okay, on to the second pile, which was represented by pyrite, fool's gold. Your first card, this is where you have been. This is where you are now. This is where you are going. Nice. And this is what your angels and guides want you to know. Celestite. Oh no, I already did that. Pyrite. Fool's gold. That could be representing a Leo. This is a fire energy and vitality stone. It's a stone of action and vitality and will and focus. It inspires confidence and persistence. It's traditional for money and good luck, and it's very powerful for manifestation. It aligns you with your purpose. It's also a good energy shield. It blocks out negativity from all sources, and you can use it to overcome fatigue. Now your first card. This is where you've been. It's something that's already flowing into the past. The 5 of Cups. Water energy. You were brooding. You felt some disappointment and regret. You were dwelling on a painful past. But it's those 2 cups that represent what is really important. It's a card of choice. You could either have continued to brood over what went wrong, or you could think about how it could have been better in the future. Your second card, and this is where you are now. It's the energies crossing over your path, which can sometimes be a challenge. The 2 of Pentacles, earth energy. But this is the ability to juggle 2 situations at one time, and your skillful manipulation is going to achieve success. You're handling those ups and downs of life, and there's going to be a harmony in the midst of change. This is good fortune. It's going to be enjoyed times. This is also a message about money coming in. So better times do lie ahead, and adapt to these changes, and keep your good sense of humor. This is also a moving card. You'll be managing priorities and keeping busy. Your third card, and this is where you are going. It is your future. Number 21 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the World. This is a card of completion, reward, and success. You're going to feel on top of the world. There's triumph and fulfillment of your hopes and dreams. Now you'll have options. This is a life-changing new beginning, a new cycle, another travel card, maybe even moving and changing residence. It's completing something and then celebrating and dancing with glee. There's support by unseen forces here, and it's success after a long trial. And your goal is achieved and recognition is likely. Now your fourth card, and this is what your guides and your angels want you to know. It's traveling lightly. Simplify your life and release what doesn't support you. A busy life and the accumulation of more than you need creates static. So clear internal and external clutter. Do what matters and release the rest to find peace, grace, and stillness. Simplify your life. Otherwise, it's difficult to hear the voice of the Creator. Create time to rest and rejuvenate. The sacred traveler wants you to know that on the journey, we often gather things that don't support us. It's time to say goodbye to fellow travelers, situations, and objects that don't bring out the best in you. Keep what works and let go of the rest. Doing what is essential and releasing everything else is one of the fastest ways to align with the tranquil vibration of the spiritual realm. Clear things from your schedule and do not advance your life forward. The things that do not help you advance forward. Even a small amount of this cleansing can make an immense difference. On to the third pile, which is the Amethyst. Amethyst. This is where you have been. This is where you are now. This is where you are going. And this is what your angels and guides want you to know. Celestite. This is not the card. Amethyst. Here we go. Mixed them up. Amethyst, you guys. Could be a Pisces or a Virgo or an Aquarius or even a Capricorn. This gem represents those zodiac signs. This amethyst, they help relieve headaches and sleep problems, reduces feelings of being overstressed and overworked, and it calms harsh emotions, brings balance and stability and calms the mind, heals emotional trauma. This creates a field of spiritual light around the body when you wear it. And now your first card. And this is where you have been, something that's already flowing into the past. The Eight of Cups. You've been going with the flow. This is a better future just around the corner. It's moving on. This could be travel and finding a new direction because you feel like something was missing and you know what you want and you weren't going to settle for anything less. So stay the path. It was an emotional turning point. And keep going with the flow because you do have the drive to do it better and you're ready to look for better things and you just might have been wishing for a little time alone. Now your second card, and this is where you are now. It's the energies crossing over your path. That is the Knight of Pentacles. Earth energy could be a person, or it could be the coming or going of a matter. It could be bringing you messages or an offer. It could be bringing you good news about money. You're being poised on the edge of adventure or travel. This could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. This is someone that moves with the flow, just like the man in the Eight of Cups. This indicates stability and dedication, someone being responsible and predictable and determined. There's someone that does their job. And this is also a positive outcome in a situation that has dragged on a long time. And now you're eager to get back to the regular routine. Your third card, and this is where you're going, it is your future. The Six of Wands, fire energy. It's a great card. A card of victory and success after you've had strife. You're going to receive praise and recognition. You've made progress, and you've worked hard. You could be getting a promotion and pats on the back, and they're well deserved. But beware of pride, because there's people around you that deserve some thanks. This is good news and triumph, and any self-doubt you had in the past is going to be resolved. Just remember to give gratitude for those helpers. And now your fourth card, and this is what your guides and your angels want you to know. Answering the call, and that the time is now. They want you to know that you've been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing. But when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now you've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that now is the time to act and go forward. And the sacred traveler wants you to know that spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back and take a deep breath and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense you are ready. So believe and trust and follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. And that gave me goosebumps. Okay, thank you guys. Now stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And here's your take note moment. We always have changes in our lives. And when that big change of energy comes in, for example, the tower, we tend to label this energy bad. When we resist the effects of this energy, it causes sorrow, pain, and suffering. But we always have a choice. And in life, there's never just one way. We are never trapped with no way out. And in every event and moment in our lives, there are two paths available. One path is negative, the other positive. And we are the ones who choose which one to take. Your inner guidance will tell you, so listen to your heart and feelings. Thanks, you guys. Now remember, what goes around comes around, and I'm sending you out love and light. Thanks for watching.